to the prepared presentations. And today our speaker is Dianne Dupuis. Has a passion for empowering others with the powerful mindset tools. She studies neuroscience daily to continue to learn more so she can help people create their absolute best life. Today, Dianne is completing level 3 elective, Connect with Your Audience. Her purpose is to practice skills needed to connect with an audience with an unfamiliar topic, with an unfamiliar, to connect with an unfamiliar audience. She'll be presenting a topic that is new to us today. And timer Beth, she's asked for the green at 5, yellow at 6, and red at 7 minutes. Teaching thinking strategy. Today, Dianne will be teaching thinking strategies that can be used to begin to program your mind to believe you are limitless, like we all are born to be. So please welcome Dianne with positive thinking versus power thinking.
Thank you, Brad. Welcome, fellow Toastmasters. Today, I invite you to really consider the concept that I'm going to be teaching today. I'm very passionate because this has helped me in my life so much and so many other people. It is said that a 100-foot oak tree would only grow to 10 feet tall if it had a human brain. Wow. The most evolved creature on the planet, the human being, is also the only creature that has the ability to limit ourselves the way that we do. Could you imagine just for a moment if a squirrel, it was time to start collecting its food for the winter, and the squirrel said, you know, I don't think I'm capable of collecting nuts. I don't even know how. I'm not sure. I'm kind of scared. I think I'm worthy of having food for the winter. A chance that squirrel's going to do everything in its power to make sure it has enough food for the winter so it doesn't starve to death. So why, as human beings, are we starving our goals and dreams to death? It's very simple, actually. It's the story that we created in our mind. Somewhere in your life, somebody has said to you, you can't do that. That's too hard. Girls can't do that, boys can't do that, and you created this story and you've played the story in your mind so many times over and over that all of a sudden now it's a belief. We are all born with special skills and talents to be able to serve the world. And by playing small, we're not living our purpose. Somebody out there needs you. Who is missing out because you are too afraid to trace your dreams and what feels good to you? So it's time to change that story. Okay, but how do we do that? Well, it all begins in your mind. Everything you focus on expands. Every single thought you have, it's either an investment or it's a cost. Your thought is empowering or it's disempowering. It's going to lead you to your success and happiness, or it's going to take you away. So we really need to learn how to create that new story. And it begins by observing your thoughts. When a disempowering thought comes into your mind, reject it. Say, no thanks, goodbye. I'm going to create a new story. That's my old story. Toodaloo. And it's going to happen. Every single minute of the day, we're coming up with all these reasons why we can't do things. Let it go and replace it with a new empowering thought. What does that look like? Well, I'm going for this job interview, but I'm not smart enough. I don't think I'm going to get it. Reject, replace. I'm smart. I can learn anything. Boom. Story changed. Simple. And this is what we call power thinking. Okay, there's positive thinking and there's powerful thinking. And people have heard of power thinking, and some of you might even be rolling your eyes and thinking, yeah, I've heard that before. It doesn't change my life. I don't believe in it. And that's why I'm teaching you the difference between positive thinking and power thinking. With positive thinking, we're pretending our thoughts are all positive and that everything's rosy when things are not. But with power thinking, we understand that our thoughts are neutral, and nothing has a meaning other than the meaning that we give it, and that we're going to create a story. With positive thinking, you're believing your thoughts are true. With power thinking, you're realizing that your thoughts are not true, and you're going to create a story, so you may as well create a story that supports you. For example, not too long ago, I was invited to an incredible leadership retreat in Lake Louise. What an opportunity this was for me. On my way, I'm driving there and I'm shaking in my boots and all the thoughts going through my head. I'm just an associate. I'm not at that level. I don't know what to say to people. I'm not well spoken enough. My clothes aren't nice enough. Blah, 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 on and on. And I caught myself and I realized it's just my old story. I've got a nice long drive yet. I'm going to create a new one. And in that moment, I decided I am smart enough. And I do deserve to be there because I was invited. And when I got there, I'm going to meet great people and I'm going to learn so I can achieve that level of success that they're at. And so I went there and I enjoyed myself. I woke up with a beautiful view of the mountain. I ate incredible food. I had amazing associations and learned so much. Now, had I not changed my story, I maybe would have stood in that corner the whole time, shaking, too afraid. I wouldn't have met anyone. I wouldn't have learned anything. I wouldn't have enjoyed myself, and definitely would not have been invited to the next one. And that is the magic of power thinking. So the next time those disempowering thoughts are coming into your mind and they're starting to take over, reject them and replace them with a power thought. Thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to results. What kind of results are you after? You were born to be that 100-foot oak tree. Please don't settle for 10 feet. Now, I'd like to wrap this up today with a declaration. I ask that you all put your hand on your heart and repeat after me. I observe my thoughts and I entertain only those that empower me. I am worthy. I am capable. And I was born to play big. Thank you.
Thank you, Dianne, for inspiring us to discounter those thoughts that prevent us from doing things that could potentially be possible that we could do. I think one of the things for many of us was public speaking, and that's why we're here. We did overcome somehow to get here and be able to, I guess, improve our communication and leadership skills.